Hey there, people. This is AJ Styles Prospecting coming to you on another nice show and tell. This time on Friday. I never know when I'm going to do these. We'll see. So, what is show and tell? Well, I show you what I have, and I tell you about what I have. So, today's show and tell is about Mookaite, which is what this is, and Noreena Jasper. Rough, isn't it? So, what is Noreena Jasper and Mookaite Jasper? Well, they're both from Australia, different areas, but people like them. I'm also going to show you what a wannabe Mookaite, or I call Mook Jasper. It's not a Jasper, well, it is, but I'll show you later. I'm also going to show you what you do with this, and you turn it into this, and then you turn it into this. Yay. So, Mookaite and Noreena Jasper. I'm going to put the words right here. I have a new editing software where I could put the words on and you can read it. But also, down here in the about information, you always should read the about, because there's more info than you should know. I'll put the word right here, about link, or not the about link, but the word about down here. So what is Jasper? Jasper is one of the closest rocks to Earth's core. It's so hard that the solids have a hard time cutting it. It takes a long time to cut because the hardness is sometimes between 6 to 9 and almost 10, because how hard it is. If I drop this, it might chip here, on the soft spot. This would be considered a 6. This would be considered as 8, because how hard it is. It's so hard it takes a good polish. Here's what I did to one of my slabs. It's a tumbled one. Here's a link to my rock tumbling video. So we'll talk about this in a sec. So what you do with Mookaite and Noreena Jasper, you turn it into some fun stuff. I'll show you as well. So before this video, or not before this video, my new intro, I like it. It comes out really nice. I was out in the creek with a friend of mine. We did some B-roll. At the end of the video, I'll tell you all about it. Yeah. So this is what Noreena Jasper looks like when it's in the rough. It's real nice. It's got the red, the grays, the yellow. I used to call it Flame Jasper. I'm still going to call it, because I can't really pronounce Noreena Jasper. It's spelled in a weird way. I thought it was 2 N's, not 2 E's. Oops. Sorry, Australia. And then the back area, a lot of yellow. Low. And then this is what it looks like in the rough. What it looks like in the front. So if this would have been covered like this. It's really neat. So here's a piece of rough mookaite. This is what it looks like before this. When you break or cut, it looks so different. So here's a tumble slab. It's really neat. It's got the white, milky white. There's a lot of red, some pink in it. The pink, a lot of people like the pink because how bright pink it is. Some white, milky white, and some, like this milky white, it's got bands in it. It's really neat. Nope, it's not an agate, but it's a jasper. Some jasper has bands in them. Some, it says. So here's a little rough, see? That's what it looks like on the top. Here's another mookaite slab. What is a slab, you say? Well, a slab is what you do is when you cut a piece of rough like this, which I probably will one day. You take the saw, a wet diamond saw, you put it on a feeder, or you do it yourself, but I would rather you put it on a feeder so it can feed itself. You take a piece like this, it'll fall off, and it'll come out like so. Just an example. I don't have any rough to show you what it looks like, except for that one piece. I will never cut this one because it's my first one. So this guy looks like a bird. It's got flames, got some yellow in it, got some white, got a lot of red, some white there and some yellow, and it's got that pink again. Once in a while you'll find purple too. See, there's some purple there. There's some light pink. See, really neat. So this one's mine. This one's mine. The big one I'm about to show you is my lizard, my bearded dragon, Leafy's slab. He likes this a lot. What is with my eye? It's weird. I got two lights on me. One's my O-ring, which you can't really see in that. I'll show you. And the other one's my regular light that I use. So you can actually see better. So you got the yellow, the red, the white, the milky white, and then you got the purple. And you got milky white up there. A lot of neat things. Okay, that's gonna bug me. My eyes look weird. Wow. Okay, so here's a formation. Something happened here at one time. If you cut these and turn them into cabs, they will not break. They just look like they would. That's the neat thing about mookaite. It's tough, it's hard, and you can do a lot with it. This one I probably won't because this is my lizard's slab. He likes being on it. He's also from Australia. Pretty neat lizard. So here's Noreena Jasper. The one you saw before was mookaite. So this one's got the gray, the blood red, yellow, sometimes purple. It's really neat, tough stone. There's some more in the back. Ooh. Having slabs is a good thing because you can do a lot with it. This would be like maybe 20 cabs. I'll show you what a cab looks like. Or cabochon is what some people call them. But cabs is short for cabochons. Not many people know that. So what we got is some cabs. Almost dropped the whole thing. Don't want to do that. So you take a rough piece like this. It's upside down. I'll show you why it's upside down. So you take a piece like this and you turn it into this. Boom. Look at that. Shiny, shiny. Oh, and there's my O-ring. Okay, that's just trippy. Then you got my regular light over here. So you turn something like this, turn it into this, and you turn it into jewelry. Either wire wrapping or silversmithing. Isn't that cool or what? Shiny. So you got the dark red, light dark red. Then you got the yellow, which I call the sun. Then you got the gray right there, which is, this is Mookaite as well, as much as that little one. I'll show you some real neat ones. This one's a bright, let's see if I can get it. Oh, there we go. This has got the yellow, the white, and a different shape. It could be a teardrop, or it could be a shield. Each time you make a different formation of something, it'll come out different. Here's another sun one. It's either coming up or going down. You get the sun, the clouds, the mountain, and then you got the creek right there. Ooh, it's a creek. Didn't think of that until just now. That's a neat one. Here's an oval one, a thin piece too. So you got the red, the lava is what I call it, just now. The mountain, the yellow, and some lighter colors. The milky color. I'll put that over there so I don't drop it. Here's some more. Mookaite is a really interesting jasper. Even though jasper's been around for many years, and it's also one, like I said, if I did say it earlier, it's also one of the rocks that's closest to the core, which is really neat. Hence why it's in the 6 to the 9, almost a 10. That's why it takes such a hard polish and a hard cut. And look at that. And then there's the, where is that? The regular lights, no, that's right there. So you got the yellow, the white, the yellow, and the red. Such a neat one. So what machine does this? Well, it's a machine that you can use what I do is I do this. I put my thumb behind it and just work it on a rolling machine. It's called a cab machine or cabochon machine. It's like either 4 to 6 wheels. I've seen a 6-wheel one, and that's a lot of grit. It's different grit for different stones. So, and then you got a spinning wheel that does this, that you put on and just keep working it, get it nice and polished, and there you go. It's like a work of art. So you got the pink right there, the red, the yellow, and the milky white, and some dark color there. And let's see if it looks better this way. Yeah, there we go. Looks better that way. It's also Mookaite, really unique one. Here's another teardrop one here. So why do they call it a teardrop? Well, it looks like a tear from your eyes. Unique formation right there. Neat low red, some white, some milky white. It's really neat. Here's another nice one, oval shape. This is what you can do with Mookaite. I'll put the name right there. I'll let it sit for a bit. Boom. There you go. It's a really interesting stone. I like it. A lot of people like it. Jasper has been around for many years. There's so many different types. Like picture Jasper is another one. Nuana is another one, which is what this is about. It's about both Australian stones. See? All in one little baggie. Here's one I did myself. I'll show the Nuana ones as well. I get most of my cabs, well, not the ones you saw before. I get most of my Mookaite cabs from Soul Star crystals. They do a really good deal on them. So this one's all yellow. Some people like all yellow. It's really interesting. Then you get one that's all dark red with some brown in it. It's a tiny bit of yellow. Then here's another teardrop one with some yellow, some milky, and then some red. You don't need one. This one I did myself, my first one I did ever. So on this one, I didn't use it. I used the machine, but not for polishing. What happens was I am still learning how to polish. So what I did, I put this in my rock tumbler, which here's a video right here if you haven't seen it yet. So what happened was I put it in pre-polish, and then when it was done, when pre-polish was done, I threw it back in the tumbler and mixed it up with some other stuff, and it came out like this. So when you see holes like this or cracks, usually means a bad sign, but not on Mookaite. But right here, there was a soft spot that I didn't see, and it came off. So if anytime you see a rock like this in the river, in the creek, that means that there was a soft spot and it's been tumbling for some time. You just never know how they come out. So my show and tell is coming out real nice. I'm glad it is. People are liking it. So here's a Nuana cabs or cabochons. Now that I have ways to edit stuff, I'm glad it's going to come out real nice. Look, it's going to look more better. Why do my eyes look like they're weird? I do have blue eyes, but not that blue. So here is a Nuana cab. So you got the light gray, the red, the yellow, and these are, if anytime you see yellow, it's not radioactive. Some stones can have some, but not jasper. Isn't that cool? What? This one looks like a cave you're trying to get into. It's got a face. They do almost look the same, but they're not. The yellow in Mookaite is more light. The yellow in Nuana is more nicer. So you turn something like this into this, and then boom, you got yourself some cabs. It's really neat. I'm still learning. You're still learning. If you're still here, thanks for still watching this. Mookaite and Nuana is one of my two favorite jaspers, besides Picture Jasper and a few others. So here's something I wear once in a while. I'm trying to open it. Fun fact that some people are allergic to silver. Not many. It's a very rare thing to have. So you turn your slab into different cabs. So you turn it into this jewelry. This is silver. 925. A friend of mine did this one. I was trying to sell some of her jewelry at a show. I sold some, not many. But this one, if this one didn't sell, I was going to keep it and buy it off of her, and she gave me a good deal on it. This is Mookaite. This is like a light color with orange. Right here is the orange, and some yellow, and some white. But her detail is always neat because she keeps the back open and she puts her little idea design there. It's really neat. And she's too modest to know that she does do good work. She's one of my followers on YouTube. Thank you, Gina. And I know you're going to like this because you made this. You polished it. Man, look at that polish. You can see my O-ring right there. The other one's not showing up for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, it's right. It kind of blends in with the white so you can't see it. So yeah, I wear this once in a while with my other jewelry. I need to get a new necklace because it's getting too heavy. So if you want to learn how to do something like this, turn something like this, turn it into this, to this. It's a good way to do it. You can do a lot with it. So there are Miss ID stones out there as well. I have one that's called Wannabe Mook. It's a headache, I tell you. Don't mislabel your items, please. It's really annoying to people that actually know what is. And then you get arguments and fights. So this is not Mookaite Jasper. It's a Jasper, but not Mookaite. Mookaite only comes from one place. Nuana comes from one place, Australia only. If you see this type of stone, and the guy says it's from somewhere else, not Australia, tell him it's not Mookaite. Tell him Mookaite only comes from Australia. If he says one thing, and he's lying. This is called palm stone, the way the formation is. The guy that polished it. And it's not dyed, it's not heated. I don't know how you would heat Mookaite. I didn't think of that until later on. I can't pronounce the name of it, but I'll put it right here. I'll let it be for a bit. I like my new editing. Boom. I have several of these. People like them. I sell them like for $4 a piece instead of like 7 or 10. Like some people know who you are. So here is a bowl that I got from my friend Stone Crazy. Yeah, I think I said it right. She went to Quartzsite, got some stuff. Maybe I think she sold some stuff, but she got a nice deal on bowls. I never had bowls before, but I knew exactly because of this what it was. But she had it marked Mookaite, but the person that she bought from also had it marked as Mookaite. Does it look like this? You be the judge. I like to see what you people think. Don't mislabel items. I'm sorry. That's just not right. See the color difference and how pretty this is compared to meh. I don't want to drop that. This, if I drop this, I know for a fact this would break, but I'm not going to drop it. If I drop this, it won't break because it's hard. This is soft to hard. What does that mean? That means this is soft to hard. This is hard. Soft to hard is what certain minerals are made of. This would break instant if I dropped it. See, the roughness is still there. That doesn't look like that either. Naughty. Someone, what they did is, this would have taken a long time to do if it was Mookaite. I just don't like mislabeled stuff. Like I said, I'll put it right here again. Right here. I'll let it be for a bit. What it's actually called. I've gone through 4 different names for this. And it's really annoying. There's a stone out there that looks that it's that's people have actually said that it's been mistaken for Mookaite, which is a shame. And when you get a good seller at a big show like Quartzsite or Tucson, and the guy has it labeled the wrong name, and you sell it to people like my friends. To my friends, that's a bad thing. Bad. You're bad. I'll tell my friend Stone Crazy. She's really cool lady. I've met her at shows, and I've always gotten really good deals from her. But yeah, I'll tell her about it. So that was Mookaite and Noreena Jasper. I'll put a about thing on the bottom, all about them. more about them, I should say. A lot of people like it because jasper is a ground stone. If you're into the properties and healing, I'll put it down there as well. I'm one of those people that's in the middle, that I believe it and kind of sort of don't, but I do. So my next video, as I was saying earlier, I went out in the field, did some not prospecting, but showed you what you could do with a little sluice in a little area. Because I'm a creek, small time prospector as well for gold and rockhound as well. So if you saw the intro earlier with the creek, that was my creek that I go out and practice and show you how to pan and show you how to put up a sluice, a little sluice. So I'm going to work on that video after this one because Mookaite and Noreena Jasper is a really cool stone. So I am AJ Styles Prospecting. I hope you have a nice night, nice morning, what time you see this video, nice evening. And I'm here to show you good stuff, show and tell you that you rock. My subs rock. I can't wait to see what people say in the comments. So don't forget to comment, to like, and to subscribe, and to share information. So I will see you on the creek, on the river, out in the Rockhound area. Happy hobbies, happy life, and I will see you later. Bye bye.